Ooh, welcome back, Heavenlies. This is Heaven's Army playing Hogwarts Legacy, episode 18. I am wearing the Quidditch captain's outfit. And, whoa, it's like sunny and then it stopped and became snow. While I was changing my outfit, this quest popped up, meet Sebastian in the Undercroft. So, we'll go ahead and do that. And then I assume maybe these side quests will stop popping up, and we can finally do the rest of the main story and get out of winter. The Undercroft would be... Yeah, we're not going there. Defense against the dark. Oops. Arts classroom, and then run down and then go into that room. So I thought I'd be recovered by this by now, but no, I don't think I'll ever be able to just brush off somebody killing somebody, and not only just somebody, but somebody of mine killing their own family member and uncle. It's a little too dramatic for me. I still I don't like it. I don't like anything with that kind of content into it. I still have no idea if this game has... If I were to go and take all of the dark things and Sebastian doesn't cast any dark art stuff, will his story change? I would hope so. I would hope that this game has a better story for Sebastian than him killing his uncle. His sister runs away.
She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Yeah, we're right back into the thick of it again.
Turn me in.
You just killed somebody, Sebastian! Why are you so confused at what's going on in this world?
Sebastian, did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
So
I
you
can't
cast...
believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
Do I... Very well, I'll continue to talk to him.
Sebastian. I shall speak with Ominous.
Thank you. You're a good friend, truly.
Remember the last time when I wasn't?
What happens from here? I'm glad we met.
No matter what, I don't feel comfortable. Ominous, what's up? Help. I need an adult.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We should turn Sebastian in. We must not turn Sebastian in. What? I don't think I deserve this, option as well. Like, who am I? I'm just a captain of the Quidditch team, like... Who am I to be making this decision? As much as I was a friend to Sebastian, he literally murdered his uncle. I'll make the big boy choice, and then next time I want to see where this goes, because this seems like the wrong thing to do. So I'm gonna say we should turn him in. He literally murdered somebody, and if his sister can't do it, and nobody really wants to do this, the right thing to do is still follow justice. So yeah, I don't want to do this either, but this is what's supposed to happen.
We don't have a choice. You're right. You were right the entire time.
I wish I hadn't been. If we do this, we may never see Sebastian again.
I've changed my mind, or we must turn him in.
I realize that, but it's the right thing to do. He killed his uncle.
He did.
We've tried to justify his actions every step of the way, but this has gone too far. It has to stop.
Very well. Leave it to me. I'll tell the headmaster.
If
Farewell for now. I shall be in touch.
if he is able to go that far,
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
this sucks. Yeah, this was not how I knew Harry Potter after like movie 2 or 3 wasn't going to be my favorite set of movies. And then after movie 2, the movie 1 and 2 was actually quite nice, actually, with the magic and stuff. And then 3 and down kept getting worse and worse. And then all those certain subtle dark moments throughout this game kind of made me realize that we're still in movie like 4, 5, 6 as well with this game. With all the murdering and stuff that happened. Literally, the death at the very beginning of the game should have prepared me a little bit more for this. I just don't like this, because Sebastian was a character we hung out with the whole time. And now he literally went so far to the dark side, he literally killed his uncle in front of us. Yeah, no, that's a little too dark for me to want to enjoy. Is there anything else going to happen? So Sebastian's quest didn't kick in until after a bunch of time went by. As in like, I was standing there, I was changing my clothes, and then all of a sudden Sebastian's quest was there. I don't know if I have to wait. You know what I mean? Or fly around and it'll pass some time, maybe? The world map is done. Hogsmeade map is done. We've actually got all of the quests finished. Awesome. That's what I wanted to see, but I don't know. I don't know if this passes time.
What are you up to now?
Can't jump. Okay, I can't jump inside. I was gonna like hop on the bed and see if I could sleep there. Cool. I'll rest twice and see if another quest pops up. Not quite the happy story I was hoping for. And I have nobody around to be like, yeah, you're thinking the right thing. If you go and you take all the things, it's a different story. That's all I need to hear. I don't need to hear what truly happens. It'll spoil it for me. But if the game is like, nah, Sebastian will always follow there's no change for Sebastian. It's just like, wow, what a horrible fate for that character. Nothing happened. Nothing kicked in by now. I don't know how long. Again, it might have been like 10 minutes I had to wait. By the time I got around to changing my gear and then saving. So yeah. I guess I'll just have to set this quest and let's go to the map chamber. I like how it says it shows it there, but you can't get there unless you... It doesn't open up the map chamber itself. The Flue Flame area. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. This is the 4th and final one. He's finally ready. Oh boy, okay. And then after this is clear. This isn't the end. We're only getting the 4th and final piece, and they're trying to let me go slow so I don't hop on.
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I'm not...
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Alright, I'm here.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
They obliterated him? I cannot say. No, I'm gonna tell the truth. Izzy told them.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves.
Indeed. So this is where they're getting nervous.
Will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts.
Am I gonna get the final graph horn?
Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
It's
well.
it's the
Professor
creature.
Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed.
Absolutely. I need to tell them everything. I don't want this. They're basically their first student that they had was Izzy, and I think Izzy kind of shocked them a lot, and they don't want me to turn into Izzy as well. That's basically what's going on. Oh, I could go 3,000 that way. I don't think so, game. But yeah, they're trying to go slow, because if I just got too much power too quickly and I don't know what I'm doing, I could make a rash decision and kind of turn into a Izzy 2, basically. They don't want that, and I don't want to go down that road either. I keep hitting start when I want to go to a map, and then I keep hitting maps when I want to just check out my stuff. It's so weird. I keep doing the opposite thing every time. Oh, that's in a different spot. Okay. Oh, right. I got it off. I got it unlocked and everything. I've explored enough that I got all of the flues unlocked to go warp anywheres. Awesome. But yeah, I can understand why they're a little weary and they don't want me to fly through it quickly, even though we're running out of time. They just don't want to give me Avada Kedavra right
here.
at the beginning.
I have good news. We do not... Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
Not have... I didn't mean to walk into the thing and cut... I assumed I had to talk to him. The head of the sculpture. Of course, it's a...
It looks like a grap horn.
Yeah.
And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a grap horn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of grap horns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
I have to subdue a grap horn? Oh, I thought it was graph horn, as in like the PH was the F. And I can continue, but no, it's grap horn. Okay.
Have you ever subdued a grap horn, Professor?
I have, yes. Years ago, at Stonehenge, of all places. The Ministry still owes me for that favor. It can be difficult, of course. They are massive, after all, but it's not impossible. It's my experience that many of your spells will have no real effect. You'll need to wear him down.
I gotta fight him, and then I could... then
If
I
that's
can?
what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Cool, I thought we were going to discuss,
Tell me more about what needs to be done, Professor.
Certainly. You're to find and subdue a grap horn that lives nearby.
As captain, I'm ready.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you... So, I shall wish you good luck.
Okay, you can skip it after the word and it'll stop right then and there. Cool. You coming back? You walking this way? Towards the wall? Oh, no, you changed your mind and... Oh, wait, no, he's going back. Oh, what? Is he okay? Aren't you gonna poof out of existence? No? Usually they... People say wizards are odd. I think this is... So, ooh. His neck was into his... his neck was in... And he popped out like a turtle. Whoa! There's some crazy things going on in this game. So yeah, is this... Oh, this is in a different area altogether, too. Oh, well, continuing on. Yeah.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Captain's got the fire broom. Through the door?
These rocks have seen better days.
Ooh, nice. Ooh.
This must be the place.
So once I finally do this quest, graph horns will start appearing on the map. Yeah, I love how this game's got its own... Oh, this is the place, isn't it? This is the place. Okay. How big is this creature gonna
Very
be?
well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself.
I'm ready. My... Trying to get rid of some of my potions. He's not... He's only half taken out. Ooh, that's cool.
I should think you'd be a bit weaker by now.
I got rid of a bunch of silly wig and will potions too. I could have easily hit circle any time. Neil. I beat you up, and I'm giving you the name.
I need your help, friend.
That was an easy choice for me to make. How many people would attack and be like, what's exploding behind the rock? Is it just a wave, or... So the reason why I should be able to still capture them. Return the Graph Horn to the pensive chamber. The Graph Horn is a powerful charge. Attacks that deals a large amount of damage to enemies and certain barricades. Hold R2, L2 to initiate. Keep an eye on the Graph Horn stamina meter, as charging will drain it. The Lord of the Shore. New beasts unlocked.
No need to race now, my friend.
Okay, this is interesting music they're playing. This is a lot bigger than I thought they were gonna be, though. Yeah, I didn't think they're gonna be like mount size. I'm still dealing with Sebastian.
Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about his kingdom being invaded.
Oh, that was a...
You're that hippogriff thief.
There we go.
It isn't Laura Treadwell.
How in the world can I be missing?
Faster!
That goblin helm you built. I want that back now.
Cool, my bar is empty. Whoa, it told me to go. It told me to go left. I went left, and it's like, no, go right. And I'm like, oh, you lied to me. Let's see.
You! What do you think you're doing?
Oh, you know.
You dare say one of my...
It'll take more than this to save the Lord of the Shore.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
This is just like a giant bull. A dragon bull. That just goes through and destroys everything.
Dangerous if I'm not careful. We're
What?
crossing that bridge whether you like it or not.
Wow.
Time
I get it.
for you all to clear out.
Am I getting experience for this?
Time to go and listen quick.
You killed our Iona. Skilled poacher she was. Time to pay.
Please have a look.
So I've spoke to you before. Oh. You can buy Moonstone.
An excellent purchase.
Cool.
Thank you. I hope
You're
to see
welcome.
you again.
I had no other reason.
How about some sightseeing? Slow down now. There we go. Okay.
Ah, there you are.
I am here. And not here at the same time.
No need to race now, my friend.
Oh, that's a graph horn. I thought it was a dragon. Okay, cool. Yeah, no matter how many cool things is going to happen, I'm still dealing with Sebastian. It's not getting, I haven't gotten over it yet. Was Izzy able to do this? Okay. Welcome to the new trial. Possibly the last one. I gotta get enough power to stop Ranrock and hopefully not use it to follow after Izzy's footsteps and make them sad again. Again though, if this was like a...
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are.
Okay.
My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber.
This was like a full game, and no one has done this yet. So I'm assuming that it just cannot be done, or no one's done this, so no one's brave enough to attempt this. But if this was my game that I was playing with this character, and you choose to go the Izzy route, well, the game will end with him doing all of the wrong, and then let's say the game will end. This character story will end when he does all the wrong, and then you'll be playing as a new character. The game doesn't end yet. We'll be playing as another younger character who will do what's right, and then get to the end. The problem is that I'm assuming one person would be like, yeah, I'm doing evil and I'm going to constantly keep doing evil. So no matter how many times you send it out, I'm going to choose evil 2 times in a row, and the story will never get done. It'll just be 2 bad things and it just ends tragically. Or you can do good the first time and get the story to end the way they wanted it to, or go bad with this character since he's supposed to, and then go good with the next character and do good like it's supposed to go. Because yeah, there's a few stories like that where you play as Revan. You can play the game any way you want, but the next games are like Revan kind of went back to bad. And then he took everything out. So yeah, like that's what happened. Even though you were making choices in the game, it didn't matter in the second game because they're like, this is what happens. The one who mastered memory. So I got a thing saying I completed all of the side quests in the game. I didn't, but the trophy popped early. I think the trophy glitched and happened. Does my one disappears too?
Hello? Isadora? Isadora?
Gonna see another creepy evil smile?
Mr. Morganach,
So this is what happens to people after it happens?
Mr. Morgan?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
That's not good.
We must gather the others.
And try to stop Izzy. If Izzy is still saying that she's still doing it for good, I'm surprised that she's so disillusioned? Refusing to believe?
I need you to return to your common room, all right?
So students are allowed to walk around wherever this is? This is the goblin silver container. Her eyes look so evil!
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? You won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Does she not realize her father is...
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
Okay, she hit 3 of them. She's way stronger because of all the stuff she absorbed. She's overpowering 2 of them. The 3rd one's gonna kick in. Oh, he cast the death spell on her. What? What?
She's alive.
What kind of one does she have? What? He killed her with that a forbidden spell? There's so much wrong in this world. I don't like it. I'm getting like, it makes me, I guess the words everybody wants me to use is cringe, and I'm not cringing, but I don't feel comfortable here at all in this world. This is not the happy magical world I want to be in. It was at like, when I was blinded by the 2 seconds in when somebody died in front of me, I didn't quite realize. And in episode 2, I'm like, oh yeah, I saw the Theshrals. He did die, and I'm just like, oh, and I don't know. It was, I was so hoping for a happy magical world. You literally, forbidden spell killed somebody. You all tried to stop her, but then you went too far. And that's why Izzy didn't get anything done. She died. She's already dead. Like, what in the world's going on with this game and this story? It's so dark. I want to play a happy game. I mean, I still want to finish off Assassin's Creed. I'm not going to be able to play a happy game soon. I think after Assassin's Creed, I might play a happy game. I think I have to, because it's just like, there's no happiness at all in my games lately. So I really do. I think I'll play a happy one soon.
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So those the repository is safe from Ranrock for now.
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
Ooh, so can you be absolutely...
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon.
I'm gonna pick on a game that I really like. Grappling with a Grafhorn. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is a game I really like. And even that game, I was 100% Sith in one playthrough. Oozing out Sith powers. And the council did not even notice that I was Sith glowy eyes, red lightsaber. No, I couldn't have a lightsaber, right? I couldn't have a lightsaber at that point. But if I did, I would have been running around with it like literally, truly pure evil. And they didn't realize it. It's just like, yes, this is scripted that you get trained by them no matter what. And it was just like, yeah, but they should have been like, we sent something really terrible. And we're not going to train you. And then you have to go to Korriban probably, and then somebody there would train you. You know what I mean? Like, it should have... things should change. If I was truly evil, killed, done all the bad things that happen in this game myself, they should have not allowed me to go through the final trial. That's what I think. Hogsmeade, let's go. My bad, I'm talking so much because I'm like, stories should be able to be so more interactive and so more... A path should branch. And I'm trying to think of a game that had branching paths, but it wasn't quite the same as a story. All the branching paths were just like...
I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand.
Big what-ifs they were, basically. They were like, what if you did this and saved her? This is a what-if story. And one of the paths was a true path, but... And even with Mass Effect, if you did something, either a race would be destroyed or they would show up in the third game, and like, that was it.
Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Good to see you, my young Ravenclaw friend. Allow me once again to express my family's gratitude. They were pleased to learn that the wand Richard Jackdaw disappeared with those many years ago had been located.
So I helped him out.
Even if it was somewhat unusable.
Glad to hear it.
Now, I received an owl from Eleazar, Professor Fig. He was a bit cryptic. Said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do.
Again, if you didn't help him out, he should also turn you away, and then you have to go to another wand maker. Not so good one, probably. You've done something evil. I think evil should be punished as well, not being blessed with all the gold and all of the quests. The one has so much power, it's literally sparking on its own. What am I looking at?
It is done.
Why another green box? Why can't I have a different color box? Why is it always green? Am I supposed to be Slytherin? Oh, it actually looks quite nice.
I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
Okay, so I just can't use it for every day.
Thank you, sir.
I should have thanked him a little bit more than thank you and walk away. He literally made this. Oh no.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves.
Oh, are you always...
Come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
No, I have...
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind.
I disagree.
We would be fools not to work together.
Both you and the goblins.
What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, nice. Cheeky.
That repository is my birthright.
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance.
You have the arrogance.
Should have known better than to try and reason with a child.
Are we gonna fight or what? Bring it on.
I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
We're way too close. If he casts a Avada Kedavra... Who popped behind me and grabbed me? One of his crew, wasn't it? They had a top hat, so I think it was one of his crew. Bring it on!
You there! Allow me to put you at it. No more happy days for you. No! Rookwoods don't go down easy. You will not survive this fight.
I won't.
Defender.
A lamb to the slaughter. Try to make this too easy for me.
Time to teach someone a lesson.
You guys are not gonna hit me anymore.
Depulso. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Accio. Bombarda. Repellex. Inspiration. Bolso. Repello. Bombarda. Confringo. From above. Repello. Depulso. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Accio.
You should have joined me.
Nah. Bring it on. Oh, he's casting. Oh. Well, I'll win this.
Only delay the inevitable.
Confringo.
My trap.
Let's play.
Protego.
Confringo.
Leviosa. Accio. Confringo.
Predictable. Let's get this over with, shall we? I have things to
Bombarda. Predator.
I'm not down with you.
Repender.
Look what you've done. You'll fight for it.
Accio.
Incendio. I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Head in the clouds, this one.
Accio.
Oh, I shall enjoy.
Bombarda.
Oh, they warped away. I was gonna turn him into a barrel.
You die for that.
Try it. Try me. I blasted him so hard the game had to load him. Bring it on! I have already won! Wow, I'm strong. Just walk up and Avada Kedavra. Complete one
I can't
masterpiece?
believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I need to send an Alternati right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened.
Wait, so did I not complete the quest line or something?
I think I know where we can find Doran. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest and we can...
Mechanicus Totalis.
Okay,
The
pop.
beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Oh yeah, I saw the beast, I didn't even free it. Be free, my little pet, whatever you are.
Hello, Hamora.
Hi! So late person that, I had a question and almost forgot it, but now I finally remembered. Since you've been practicing on Tekken 7, has your main changed, or are you still a Kazuya main? Or as you learned more about Tekken 7, Kazuya isn't quite fulfilling out what you want to do. I'm just curious.
Revelio.
I'd love to know who I'm fighting against.
Hello, Hamora.
Tekken isn't like you just fight randomly and hope you win. Tekken has a lot of strategy behind it, and if I was fighting somebody that I don't want to name, it would change the entire way I would have to fight. And I hope you don't main that person. Did I not free this? I freed the creature, but it's not freed. The gate, I opened up the thing, but oh, that's so evil. I didn't even mean to be evil. I freed the thing, the door was supposed to open, but it didn't open.
Revelio.
Well, Victor, whatever your name is, you're dead now. You challenged me to a fight, and because it was, you know, you finally stopped being a cheater, I was able to win. Defeat you for once. You won't tell me who you're playing? Why is that? Be nice to know, so I could have a strategy built up against you. I'll tell you who I'm playing as. I'm playing as Asuka. There's nobody else I can even come close.
Revelio.
Well, that's interesting of you not to tell me. Two people in mind. I can't break this thing? I'm trying to break it and not harm the creature.
Bombarda.
Are you freed now? Okay, it's freed. Well, my bad I had to hit you with a bombarda, but you were stuck inside a cage that you should have been able to get out. Be free, Puffskein, after I exploded you! Alright, well that'd happen. Well I guess I could learn on the fly, since that is a talent that I have, but I would prefer to know who I'm fighting against. That would have been kinda nice. The final repository, Mr. Ollivander. I'm going down to the final repository right now. Isn't the game going to not swap to a thing? Like, what's happening here? Alright, let's go and do this first. I'm gonna... I feel like if I'm going to stop Ranrock right now, this could be the end. I assume that there's still more to do. But if I'm fighting him and stopping him, then that could be the end, and I'm gonna be shocked. Whatever. Well, I guess I could fight as everybody and try to get used to them. I got Kazuya kind of figured out, by the way. If you haven't swapped out a Kazuya, I do have some of his moves that are beyond tricky. I kind of got them figured out now. If you didn't swap out a Kazuya. He has 2 or 3 that are very good.
And you say they made it after you placed the Moonstone?
Do you know why or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
You want to learn about everyone? Well, I'm gonna take you months to learn about everyone. Even I haven't learned about everyone. I don't know who to go to learn about all of Paul's, like, 10, 20 moves that you should watch out for. I don't know who to go to learn about Law's 10, 20 moves that I gotta look out for. I don't have the time to learn that. I can literally just do the fundamentals and hopefully win. And I know my character so well that I should be able to handle it, but if you're playing as one character, I don't know how I'm supposed to defeat that person.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend, but I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not?
At the start, yeah.
Many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
How did they find out where they are? The poachers are not that smart. And you're saying you're a diverse player, as in, like, you can play as any character and do okay or well on, but that'll only get you so far against somebody better than me. You wouldn't stand a chance to win against, because they took that one player and they practiced so well with that one character, and they did more than just one character. They've gone a step beyond me. They know all the distances, they know all the frames, and I just can't learn that. I can't learn everybody's frames. And I got Asuka's distance not down, but I definitely got her range most times. But all the things that I'm supposed to do leaves Asuka so wide open. I just don't trust to do some of those moves that I'm supposed to do. But yeah, I don't know. When we fight again, I'll just see the improvement. I won't be getting any better than what I already am. And if I have to figure out your character on the fly, well, so be it, I guess. I'll have to hopefully be able to deal with either of your characters. What precisely did you see in the stars?
You said you divined a series of events before our paths crossed. What were they?
I saw the arrival of a stranger, the threat of an enemy, and the return of an old friend. I believe now that you are the strangers, the poachers are the enemy, and the old friends are the Snidgets. I also saw two places tied to these events: the cave with the moonstone and the henge. The latter was bathed in moonlight.
You say you had to kind of do how I play? How I play is how Tekken is meant to be played. You were button mashing so many buttons while we were fighting and hitting forward when I threw a move, or you were getting up and hitting a button, and I countered you so many times. A counter hit, it would be called, when it makes a big bang and you fall over again. That's you. If you play like that, you're just gonna get beat up, and you have to slow that down. You were button mashing a lot. I watched back our fight over and over. There's no way I can hit you the way I hit you in Tekken unless you were button mashing. And even if you fall over and you hit circle, you're going to get up and throw a kick. And there's nothing you can do. You've already hit circle, the character's gonna get up and throw a kick now. And I've hit you, I think, 3 times in a row. Every time you got up, I counter hit you. Because you hit a button. And you weren't supposed to just hit a random button. And I'll say I fall for that too, because I have no idea how to get up when I fall down. There's like 20 ways to get up, and if you do it wrong, you're gonna eat another attack. So, although you're not hitting buttons by mashing them, you are still button mashing by hitting a button when you're not supposed to. I don't know how, I still call that button mashing. If you haven't watched the whole hour-and-a-half fight that you and I did, over and over like I did, I literally see all the times you've hit a button when you weren't supposed to. And I do it too. But, yeah, like, if you haven't seen what I've seen, if you haven't seen all the times you threw a forward punch or a away punch, and I hit you every time, and then I go, you don't hear you, but you hear me say, you hit a button. And I know in my ear you were saying, no, I didn't hit a button. I'm like, yes, you did hit a button. I'm watching you spin around as Asuka, and you did one of those 2 punches. So I know you're button mashing. You are. I've watched our fight over and over. You gotta slow that down. Tekken doesn't, you don't win by hitting buttons on Tekken, unless you really know what you're doing. It's, like I said, it's way more complicated. If you don't believe me or listen, then, well, our next fight will turn out like the first. And I will not be going easy on you at all the second time around. I will not hold back any. So, good luck is what I'm gonna say. I hope you are prepared. I'm not going easy again and losing a bunch of rounds needlessly. And I hope you don't grab too much. That just ruins a fight if you just grab and grab and grab again. There's no fighting there, it's just watching you hit 2 buttons that not normally is used. Anyway, how do you know the symbol is where the Snidgets are?
What makes you so sure the symbol is where the Snidgets are?
I do not know. It is what I have read in the stars. Fortunes play out as they are intended. I am merely a messenger. I shall say that fortune favors us today. That you would show me a symbol whose provenance I recognize is not coincidence, but fate.
Centaurs could kind of read the future a little bit. Interesting. So yeah, I don't know. I hope you watched our fight back as much as you and I did. Well, like I said, if you watch, every time I said you hit a button, and I gave you the times, you hit a button. And I know a controller doesn't just punch in square or triangle by itself. So I know you did hit a button unconsciously, because you're probably playing Soul Calibur style. And Tekken will read your buttons. I've watched over and over every time. Every time you got up, I clipped you with something as well. Meaning you hit a button. You had to have hit a button. If you just held back and did nothing else, you would block. That's how Tekken works. And if you don't hold back correctly, you'll jump. So I hope you got your aways well. I guess it's a little harder to block in Tekken than it is on other games. Either way, I watched too, over and over on my end. And I seen the buttons you hit. Anyway, if you think I'm wrong, then keep doing what you're doing. Let's find those snidgets.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there.
My bad for those who are watching this game.
Cannot afford to lose the snidgets once again.
I'm here at a live stream, so I don't mind talking with my viewers who are here. There's no tracking. Okay, well then I'll just walk. Is Poppy and them not gonna follow me? Weird. I feel like Poppy and them should have still followed me. There you go. The game is like, oh, that is we're not even in the forest anymore. Oh, I was gonna walk there.
What are you up to now?
As soon as possible. I received an interesting owl from Joanna Bickle about Harlow.
About Harlow? So I will do this. Natty, I'm over in the middle of a quest, but she's finally writing me. You went onto a PS4 controller and that changed things? Oh, the fence didn't... Whoa, That's interesting that your PS5 controller is reading differently. Yeah, to me that's interesting. Oh wait, is that... Did my quest change on me? I think it may have. This better be Poppy and
How
not...
remarkable.
Accio. Confringo.
Bad wolf. Alright. Well, I won in seconds. That's interesting that
a
you're...
bit of practice, are we?
Indeed. I mean, the wolf was too close to you.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalfs made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Nothing bad's gonna happen again, is it?
Believe it. Actual snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
Yeah, but
we're a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
I hope so. I just don't want anything bad to happen again. This game has too many bad things happening. There's a spider's den and a Kneasel place, and... Have I been in here before? Oh, yes I have. Okay. Dr. Doran. Alright, well he'll help me out.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
I do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
I will never go back
What does happen next?
to PS4
What
controller.
are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
Ah, okay. We'll put the Moonstone in there and then we can finally move them. Yeah, I'll never go back to PS4 controller. PS5 controller all the way now. So I can move the light and this light towards this, maybe?
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
Okay, I could light up that one. Am I supposed to light up all of them? Or am I supposed to light up just the moon, the star and the key, the sun and the key? Okay, let's try to pull you.
Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo.
Got attacked by spiders while we're trying to solve a puzzle.
Confringo. Bombarda. Flipendo. Flipendo. Depulso.
Okay, I didn't have the right spell again. This is not lit up anymore. It's because I don't have this bolt.
Accio.
Okay, that one's lit up. Now I just need to find the key.
Look, Doran, a doorway.
I suspect we all know
I'm a genius.
beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must leave you.
I don't
At
have.
least for a time.
You're not coming in with us.
Why not?
If the Snidgets are here, the herd will want to see the truth of it for themselves. Alec especially. Go on without me. I will rejoin as soon as I am able.
I haven't found another fighting game that I liked. Tekken is the only one that has not only combos, but strategy? Even Dead or Alive, eventually it was just like everyone can punch, everyone can counter, and I like it more than Street Fighter, but I don't like Street Fighter. Tekken's the only one that just worked with my brain. You wonder if there's another game we can fight one too, not just a fighting game. Well, I'm waiting to play Destiny 2 with you.
Lumos.
Craving to play that game with you. Oh, we're here in this place.
So many books.
You haven't seen my grand study.
There's literally like 20, 30 books, and my character's like, so many books! Yeah, has he never gone to a library before? Yeah, I mean, I don't own any of my Borderland games anymore, so that's off the table. And
Look at the murals on the wall. They're all creatures. This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
Confringo! What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable.
Revelio.
At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
The same.
Confringo!
Ooh, we're gonna light up some fire around here. I mean, in Borderlands 1, I had the one-shot kill anything gun. I think somebody traded it to me. And I'm just like, oh, this kind of trivializes this game, but yeah, somebody gave me a gun that you couldn't see. It was an invisible gun. I held my hand out. I'm pretty sure I did a live stream of it, so anyone can see it. There's a treasure chest here, really? Oh, up above. Okay. So this tree is quite pretty. Kind of reminds me a little bit of that, Sekiro game, a little bit. And then I don't think it's so pretty, because I'm like, I don't want to fight a giant monkey right now. Or some horrible centipede immortal person who won't die unless you do the correct move. Yeah. Ugh. Anyway.
Bombarda. Revelio.
People can be good at some games and not good at the other. A known fact that I hope everybody realizes, yeah?
Confringo. Lumos.
Lumos. Lumos.
Money.
Revelio.
This was the treasure chest I seen?
Whoever built this place certainly liked to read.
And the books are all about creatures.
Lumos. Your Bran would love it here.
She would. I can't wait to tell her all about it.
A safe place for animals to go to? This is a nice quest. I hope this one doesn't end in tragedy. I really don't want to deal with more tragedy. I'm done with being scarred in this game. Well, as I thought I was good at all video games too. But I can't seem to easily beat a Nintendo game. They seem to be so old and...
This isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
Oh, this is sparkly things. I already got it figured out.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Your Captain Hero is here, Penny.
Accio. Leviosa.
Oops, I meant to lift up a thing, but then I gave up on it. I saw an item.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, I changed my move. I did. Oops, I thought I...
Places.
3 doors open.
Of course. How clever.
Thank you. I am. Well, those don't look like... Those are not snidgets? Anybody can fly over and see this place, though. I do like the trees.
Revelio.
Well, we'll see you struggle when you fight me in Tekken 7. A game that requires not only skill, but dedication, patience, a true knowledge to the game's rules.
Not Doran, that's for certain.
Leviosa.
I'll check your pockets up.
You're not getting those snidgets.
They're flying in here.
That was the haunt.
Ready the horns. The fight is only just begun.
Expulsor. The lamp likes it better.
You made a mistake. Back to the Dursley, you. I want to do back for more. Not the right.
The wolf animagus? I transformed it and it went back to a human.
You'll need to be quicker than that. Incendio. Africa. Potato.
Shall we finish what we started? Shoot death.
I think that was all of them.
Okay.
Are the two of you unharmed?
Absolutely unharmed.
To return before it was too late.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did,
I would have wiped them all out.
here, Doran.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe.
They are the ones I saw.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
Oh, what else have you divined? Let it be good, please.
Revelio.
I don't want any more sadness. Yeah, that Warframe was interesting. I'm glad the game's done. I've beaten it. I doubt there's gonna be another big thing, and no, there probably will be, but it's done. Tree! Oh, I jumped through it. Oh, that's the type of magic I was wanting to yield. I picked up probably 10 or more Wiggenwill potions. Are you joking me? That is so silly. I used up all of them so that I was under, what, 7? I may have picked up 11 of these potions. Please let the snidgets be safe. The hummingbirds, I assume. The music's nice.
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to?
It'll have some snidgets growing around.
I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it.
I want them to be safe too, or do I want them to be flying around? I thought the beak and its eyes was tiny, but then
What
beside
happens
the
now?
beak,
They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance.
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
oh, good enough then.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that.
Okay, I would have liked to seen. I would have liked to see them fly around and stuff,
You
but that's.
both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
I'm 28 of the 32 quests. Okay. I thought I had lots of gaming knowledge as well, but then I started live streaming and that also told me I didn't know anything about games. I thought I knew a lot, but then again, maybe I was just young and naive. Because I thought I mastered the gaming world when I was a live streamer. Episode 1, first live stream. Boy was I wrong. How am I missing? I'm looking right at the thing and I'm firing. My character can't fire at all. It's up to me. Well, I just lit up the room so they'd stay safe. Yeah, which 2 characters are you gonna play as in Tekken 7 so I can at least know who I'm fighting and at least practice up against them? That's the question I wanted to know. Alright, I guess I leave. Good times. Let's go talk to Natty. I can't believe I've been trying to get out of. Oh, I can't leave. Oh, I was able to hit start. Oh, I can't. Okay, never mind. But I can do this. At the Manor Cape. Manor. Yeah, same words. Different words. same word, different way to say it. Fine, I'll leave. I gotta walk out of here, I guess. I don't have problems with games. I would love to know like what I'm doing in this game. Any game that I'm live streaming, I would love to have like little pointers and tips, things that would have helped me out episode 1 and 2. And if there's any like hidden quests that I could do right now, I would very much like to do them now.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Where's the narrowest wall? Or the lowest wall? I'm assuming it's here.
Leviosa.
There is, but can anyone tell me? And no. Because that would be awesome. I would love to do them now. Get that done. Those are all the questions I have as a live streamer. If I was gaming myself, I would just easily look up stuff. Good. Lost a little bit more health. I can remove some of that. Well. Ah, the exit. Well, so far nothing bad happened to them, so maybe this will be a good ending. Maybe it'll be okay. Did you see last episode where everything went horrible in this game, Flowers? Oh, I can't warp. I can't fly yet. And the beginning of this episode continued it on. And if we see Sebastian and them again, I'm not looking forward to seeing what's going to happen to him. No! No! Yeah, anyway, it was intense, no?
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
Yes, I was ready to finish him last episode, but you never spoke to me, Natsai.
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
Oh, good,
But
she
now
knows.
we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
Okay. I'm glad we know. We should take a moment and breathe.
I don't know if we should be rushing into this.
If he thinks we are aware of his plans, he may call off the ambush. We should behave as he expects us to.
Fair point. All right. Let's go.
All right. Let's go.
Harlow's reign ends today.
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that. As do you.
So we'll just take with all the Ashwinders. Oh, I like how the quest is saying go over here, but ignore it.
Keep an eye out. Harlow is likely around here somewhere. I sense he is close.
Where is he?
I do not know. We should look around.
Gullible children, walk right into our trap.
We were right.
Yes, but they didn't.
You've been straying from your instructions.
Rock Burrow's always a treasure trove. Never failed to fill the sacks. That's me, of course.
Petrificus totalis.
They got the tough girl.
Which in Felcroft.
Azkaban for a very long time.
You're going to Azkaban. oh! Somebody's.
Goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad.
A person came barreling over. Dude, these guys showed up, tried to ambush us, and I'm invisible, so they can't. One disappeared. There was one guy over there, and he disappeared. Wait, why are we breathing? We didn't. She didn't even get into a fight.
Sione, innit? And her excruciatingly loyal companion.
Harlow, you were dead to us.
You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests.
Uh-huh.
But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills.
I don't know. What is the game series?
Come now, you can do better than that.
Eat this.
Do you really believe that you are somehow in control here?
Oh my goodness, I just wrecked that guy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I just wrecked Harlow. I obliterated him. Oh no! Oh, triangle! See ya, Harlow. Well, rip indeed to that guy. Unbelievable. I unleashed all the fury. Natty, how are you injured? I did all of the work. Now, don't let her get hurt. Why am I walking around like an idiot? So, Crucio? You didn't use the Vada Kedavra? That was only a Crucio. Crucio only makes you feel pain. You don't die from Crucio, right? They're not gonna kill off everybody in this game, are they? Why was my character walking around like we were finished? Another cutscene has caused tragedy. She's in a wheelchair, acting on instinct. They're not gonna make the good playthrough where I try to follow everybody's quests and do the right thing, and everybody either A, goes to Azkaban or ends up in a wheelchair. They're not gonna do that, right?
Are you sure you are up for a visitor?
Yes, Mother. I feel fine, and it will do me good to see my friend.
What about...
Well, but do not overdo it, Natsai.
What about Final Fantasy? I know a little bit about that series. It's kind of one of my favorite ones. Visit Natty in the hospital wing. She's just in a wheelchair because she got hit with Crucio, but she's not paralyzed for the rest of her life, right?
It is good to see you, my friend.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
Thanks to you.
Only because of you. How are you feeling?
Well, I've had better days, but Nurse Blaney says that I am on the mend.
I'm sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well...
Like what your father done? You didn't think about it, you just acted.
You did what came naturally.
I suppose it was instinct. Yes. I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty.
Of course not. There was nothing that you...
Ah?
Oh my... I cannot believe that it took me this long to see it.
Your dad?
He made a choice. Based on instinct, my father. You, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. I hope that you are right. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? Taking down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
Everything is safer now because of us. Because of you.
Thank you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. Thank you. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important in my life. Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
You as well. I hope that she's not paralyzed for the rest of her life. But you're saying you're asking for Final Fantasy, what game would be a good introduction? See, I'm on the belief that when I played Final Fantasy 1, then I played Final Fantasy 2, then I played 3 and 4, and I went through all of the games in order, that it all makes sense. So if you jump into the middle of a series, you're probably not going to understand why there are crystals of light and why there are summons and why Bahamut is like the legendary summon. So if you want to be introduced into Final Fantasy, like every single video game ever, I think you should play Final Fantasy 1. Because then you'll understand what Warriors of Light are, why the crystals need to be protected from evil, and why darkness approaches upon the world of Final Fantasy all the time. And then if you liked how the world is, like how I like Final Fantasy, then all the other Final Fantasy games are wonderful. If you're not like me, everyone's probably just going to recommend Final Fantasy VII to you, and say it's the best of the series, and everyone should play it. Not the remake, the original. And maybe that will connect with you, but not for me. I still find Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy XII, Final Fantasy 13, 13-2, and Lightning Returns better than Final Fantasy VII. Why? Because I played all of them. And Final Fantasy VII, though it's quite well, doesn't quite hit what the other Final Fantasies does. Fantasy 15, though very good, and one of the latest newest ones, they still didn't quite touch upon the crystals of light. And this, you can't quite, you can summon, but you're summoning giants for some reason. You can't summon them to aid you in battle like Final Fantasy 1 would do, and Final Fantasy 6 does it very well. And 7 does the summoning very well too, if I do recall. But yeah, it's just, I don't, Final Fantasy 15 was just so sad. If they wouldn't have made it so sad and so dark, it'd probably be a little bit higher up on my list. And then they also took the turn-based and went action-based in Final Fantasy 15, so it's a whole different fighting style again. I'm seeing a dragon, and I see that Poppy. Poppy and I beat the poachers and saved the snidgets. I wonder how she feels about it all. I should meet her in the Great Hall and talk to her. Okay. It seems to be all of my friends' quests are wrapping up. The goblin died. Sebastian is probably going to jail. Natty's in the hospital. And now I'm going to talk to Poppy, and I hope Poppy's alright. I don't want anything bad to happen to any more people. I don't want any more sadness. So you like the free roaming thing? Well, Final Fantasy 12 is another open world game. And if you liked Final Fantasy 10, because everybody complained about 13. Everyone was like, Final Fantasy 13's all linear. And I'm just like, have you not played Final Fantasy 10? You're like, Final Fantasy 10's amazing. I'm like, well, Final Fantasy 10 is absolutely the same linear as 13. And when you finally get to the Calmlands, you can kind of walk around. And then the game goes back to linear. Well, when Final Fantasy 13 finally hits their Calmlands, it opens up like 10 as well. And then you can go around. And then when you get to the post game, or right before, you can go back and then get everything else done. And then it's not linear anymore. And nobody listened to me. So I think Final Fantasy 13, 13-2, and Lightning Returns is amazing because I sat down and played them without judging it. And then it opens up. But Final Fantasy 12 is open world right away. You can literally,
I was hoping to see.
you can go to the Western Sands and the Eastern Sands right away. And then you can also detour off to the town. Not much is happening there yet because it's for later on, but you can detour around in 12. Final Fantasy 15 truly is an open world though. 12 is, though it's kind of open world, it's in, you gotta still load into an area, and it's, I don't know, it'll take a second to see how the Easter Sand open world is. It's still all load screens in rooms, but it's not like Final Fantasy 10 where you're just walking down a straight path, and if it branches, it just leads to a dead end where a treasure chest is. And 13 does it for the first 10 chapters, and then after that it isn't. 13.2 is absolutely amazing if you love Ni no Kuni. Well, 13.2 is just like Ni no Kuni. But hopefully you played enough Final Fantasy games to know all the creatures, and you want to capture all of them. I can talk about Final Fantasy all day and all night because I played them all. And nobody gave Lightning Returns a chance. From what I can tell, everyone was like, "Whoa, this isn't, you're just playing as Lightning and it's all different." I'm like, sure, they changed the combat up, but it finishes off the story. If you actually sat down and did what I did, I played 13, 13-2, and Lightning Returns back to back, and what an amazing story that is. Absolutely amazing story. Oh, I guess I waited for Poppy to show up, even though she was there. Hi, Poppy. My bad.
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's the centaurs. And I wanted to thank you. When the poachers ambushed us, it was nice not to face them alone.
I was happy to help a friend, so yeah, nah, see, I recommend it as I do. I think everyone should play Final Fantasy 1, then 2, then 3, and work their way up to Final Fantasy 15. And then if you get it, you get it. If you don't, then you'll just pick out certain Final Fantasies that you like and say all the rest are not so good. I think every single Final Fantasy game is good. There's a lot of There's a lot of newer ones. I got a lot of things that I don't like into it. Like Zidane, I don't like that character at all. You should go to jail for being a pervert and unwanted touching. He should go to jail. But everyone dismisses stuff like that. So yeah. Anyway, I was happy to help a friend.
Of course. It's the sort of thing friends do for each other, isn't it?
I suppose so. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year. I wouldn't want a repeat of Horntail Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks. Had no idea how lovely it was there.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Serona feels about hippogriffs popping in for a butterbeer. Highwing's the only one I would have gone with. Or Gran, of course.
You say Cloud's the boy, but Zack's really the boy. Cloud is just... If you're playing the original, Cloud is just a little copy of Zack. So technically Zack's the boy, Cloud's just a little puppet. If you know everything and anything about Final Fantasy VII. And no, well, I mean, if you skip the Zack story and Crisis Core and before Crisis, I guess you would only know Zack as just Cloud is just Cloud, but getting that whole rest of that story changes everything about him. Z-A-C-K, yeah, Zack Fair. The one that Aerith talks about being in love. Has the same eyes. That was Zack who she was talking about. Oh, I'm curious to see what the remake's going to do, because I feel like the remake's a whole different time. Final Fantasy VII Remake's a whole different timeline or a different universe. So it seems like Aerith is like hinting to things that happens in the original game. It's not quite going down in this game. It's very strange. Anyway. Highwing is good company, but you should also widen your circle. She did widen her circle with me. But yeah, anyway, let's go with the top choice.
Nothing wrong with that. Highwing's good company.
She is. Although I am beginning to see the appeal of human friends. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone. And share Highwing.
Have you heard from your parents? Find out on next episode? What do you mean? Oh, Flowers, you stayed up super late tonight. What's going on? What day is it? Flowers, you were like almost what have you done? I just realized how late it's been and you're still talking. I've already did I guess I did before Crisis, but it was a fan-made game, and I did Crisis Core. So if you haven't played Crisis Core, you can quickly watch it. Like basically kind of did story mode there. I kind of skipped all the side stuff. But yeah, if you need to get an introduction to who Zack is and Cloud, all Cloud can do is throw up in helicopters and fall behind. That's all that Cloud can do.
I don't suppose you've heard anything from your parents, have you?
I haven't, but I'm perfectly fine with that.
Did you tell your Gran we found the Snidgets?
Does your Gran know that we found the Snidgets?
I couldn't hold it in any longer. I told her everything. She was livid that I'd been anywhere near the poachers, but she confessed that she was rather envious about the Snidgets.
Is Beyblade an anime? Because if it is, I don't think I'll watch that. Because there's too many episodes. Stay out of trouble, Poppy.
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I rather think you've helped me develop a taste for it.
Oh no.
And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble.
I'm glad nothing happened.
We should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwing can join us?
Okay, this is how I was hoping. We're beast friends now. This is how I was hoping all of my friend quests would turn out. Poppy is the only one that turned out the way I wanted it to turn out. We're absolutely good friends. She invited me out for a butterbeer with Highwing. That's awesome. And she's fine. I'm still worried about Sebastian. I haven't heard anything from him yet. I know Nati's in the hospital. She didn't die. If he was about to cast Avada Kedavra, I was gonna not be happy with that. And my character should have been able to stop it too, because I stopped it before.
Handy resource indeed.
So, it's just, these cutscenes are the worst. I despise cutscene loader, man, but I'm happy Poppy's alright. Whew, okay. Oh, you say Beyblade when people spin. Oh, okay. I think I know Beyblade is a spinning toy thingy, right? And it's an anime. I guess the real toys came in real life as well, but way before my time? Or I just never got into it if it was around when I was born? I think it was before my time. I'm thinking it was. I don't remember anything about Beyblades around me at all. Anyway, captain of the captain. I wish it was an H, because then I could pretend that I was a hero, flying around with my hero cape. Alright, I think we can finally move on to the final repository. If this is the end of the game, my bad. Apparently I've missed some quests, but I've finished off the thing. It wants me to complete one more side quest, which I can't do, and one more main story quest, which I need to do this first in order to this to get done. I don't think this is the end of the game. I don't think it is. I think there's more to this game than after this quest, even though we're stopping Ranrock. I don't know what they're going to add. We took out Harlow, we took out the other guy. We stopped the poachers, we've done a lot, and now if we're going to fight Ragnarok, then what in the world's left to do? It's not going to be post-game unlocks a whole bunch of other stuff, is it?
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
I had to murder him.
Heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
Rookwood himself and his whole team. So yes, I will say this. I wonder, would it be easier to talk about Final Fantasy when I'm not in the middle of a storied game like this? Because yeah, like every time I gotta talk and there's a cutscene all the time. I don't know, I still think if you don't want to play all the Final Fantasy games, that you watch my playthroughs of them, but I'd almost say experience them. And I think Final Fantasy 1's the best introduction because it's in my opinion, a perfect Final Fantasy game. There's no drama, and it explains everything that you need to know. But yeah, have an awesome night, Flowers. Thanks for chatting so extra late tonight. If only I had Mal and May show up, I'd have some viewers for the whole stream. But everyone's gone but you. Glad you're still around. I had to defend myself.
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before. I had no choice.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you had to do. With Harlow in custody and Rookwood gone, the wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
I have... Is the good choice that I just become a gatekeeper? I stay there and I just guard over this thing? The bad choice is I use it, and another not so good choice is that I destroy it and see what happens? That can't be my three choices, can it? I'm not gonna just be...
We can only hope that we're not too late, and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.
Okay, yeah, no, maybe it's not gonna work out that way. Something clearly Ragnarok's gonna be there, and it's not gonna go that smooth. I'll have to choose to use it and destroy Ragnarok, or just...
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
Or destroy it is my...
They may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered.
No, they've drilled through. What is this, Spider-Man?
I wonder if Ragnarok is here.
Let's go.
Stop the goblin loyalists, no problem.
If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
Oh, is he a coward who...
Us, Professor.
Search the area. Must be here somewhere. We'll have to get it closer. Renrock will be pleased with our progress. We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it.
Totalis.
What kind of power does he have? How do, like, I want to get to the point where I turn into Yoda or whomever is super strong in Harry Potter. Okay. You're no match for us.
Now what?
Look at how many stupid Wig and Will potions he just gave me. I'm back up to almost max. I am so upset with these Wig and Will potions. I cannot get rid of them quick enough. Okay. Right here, Professor Fig.
That wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go.
Oh no.
Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's
He was a
nothing
little-
we can do but keep searching.
He was a little off sending his troops in, though. Ooh. No, not another one. Why have they given me 10 million Wiggenwell potions?
Revelio.
Listen, more goblins up ahead.
Look at all the explosive barrels.
Ah, but if you don't fill up so much, you can actually go further. It's true. Eat a big meal, you'll be slowed down, being light, and you'll be swift. But who wants to be swift? Not quiet. Let's get this over. Stupid game. Run, boy, he's coming back this way. Confringo. Stupid Rogue's army.
No, I'm not even trying.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
No, but I'm filling up my blue bars, so all is well. Oh no. No! 3 Wiggenwell potions? Just hanging out. I'm maxed out on Wiggenwell potions. They've maxed out me on Wiggenwell potions, everybody. Unbelievable.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
Nice shot, Professor. Ooh, I saw a whole bunch of them up on the... They were here for a while. They have an army here. Aha. That size mom. She who's actually younger than she looks. The playful teacher. Ah, Professor Black's here too. Professor Weasley. This is an epic.
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way. We shall make quick work of them.
They got this.
They got this. None of the teachers please get hurt. She slammed them all down. Look at her go. Shield and attacked. Anybody else like, whoa, this might be the end.
Also, who's in charge? Couldn't be better, Professor Hackett. Thank you.
What?
Such arrogance. Potato, why can't I destroy I work best. Accio. Ranrock's plan will fail. Bombarda. Let's get this out. Exposo. I work best. Propendo.
Oh man, I am just kicking all the butt.
Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two!
Is he?
Bombarda! Potato! Stupid one! No, that's a big object to leave some for the rest of us. We couldn't be happy to see you, Professor Sharp. Bombarda!
I should have saved my flipendo.
Places. Flipendo. Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Depulso. Defendo.
Just all the spells. I feel like this is not at all. I mean, did you just expulso him so hard? Oh, that's one of the things that we're not supposed to break. Professor Black. Oh, did they all? Did they Yoda this? Yeah, they Yoda this. Wow, Professor Weasley. As strong as Yoda, I say. Time to go. Should I not just bombard this rock wall? No, she's got it. That guy almost sliced me. Wow, I almost called I almost was gonna say they're gonna do a Yoda moment in this, right? Where something's supposed to fall on me and they're gonna catch it and hold it up. Yeah, okay, it's the more of the Guardians. They're easy though. We're going in slowly. Come on, shoot now! Bombard them now. Get the first hit on them. Yeah.
The wand! Quickly!
Oh. I have the wand and they're like... Oh, wow. I could have defeated them though. Oh, but if I would have defeated them, I might not have been able to get in. See, if you were evil, you should have had to fight those and destroy them and burst your way in. The not so good way, but... Alright, my wand opens up a door. Okay, it's still there? This is the charm that Ranrock couldn't get through?
We got here before Ranrock.
I don't think we did.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I can't believe you're gonna, I intend to keep it contained here. I intend to open it. Okay, so I'm assuming opening it is the bad thing to do, right? I guess I'm gonna keep it contained here.
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her.
You should have.
And the others sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
Shall be kept, I shall keep it secret forever? Or for now? None of these choices means anything, does it? Because there's a lot of choices right now, and I wonder how many games, and I don't know if this game does it. I know a lot of other games, the choices you make does affect stuff. I don't plan on ever using it, so I think we should keep it a secret. How is another keeper going to appear? In the Harry Potter universe, nobody has this ancient powers that this character has.
The Keepers were right. The risk of using this magic is too dangerous. It is my responsibility alone to keep it safe.
I understand. But you are not entirely alone. I will do all I can to help you.
Oh no, here comes Ragnarok now. Take...
The arrogance of wizard kind.
What's up?
Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided.
He's using Miriam?
Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Why? Oh, he missed. Oh, he aimed for that. Are you joking me? Okay. Heavy growling? What in the world? He put himself in there? How? What kind of magic is this? Oh, the Eye of Sauron! He turned into a dragon. Don't do this in a cutscene to me!
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child!
Those traces of magic are somehow protecting the dragon. Depulsor. That is the trick. Now,
There seems to be some fighting you
Okay. I'm not going easy on him. I'm hitting him with my ancient magic. How loud is this? You know what? It's actually quite loud, isn't it? Wow, yeah, everything's been quite loud lately, and I've been probably too chill.
you can't stop me.
You can't stop me, Ragnarok. Or Ranrock. Whatever your name is.
Potato. Stupid one. Depulsor. Two sources of power. Ha! Don't like that very much, do you? Accio. Confringo. Accio. Bombardo. Defender. Defender. Depulsor. Glacis.
Okay, I have no time to react, apparently.
Potato. Defender. Depulsor. Glacis.
I'm supposed to hit him with my... I'm supposed to hit him with this by the looks of it. Run, little dragon. You don't stand a chance. I need to somehow, like, fill my ancient meter up.
You can't run forever, Ranrock.
Give up now, and I might ensure that your death is swift.
There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrock. Potato! Stupid one! Defender! Places! Repulsor! Not so powerful now. I'm Ranrock. Defender! Places!
This cannot be happening.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
Now, Ranrock. This ends here, Ranrock.
You think you can stop me?
Glaciers. Defender. Defender.
They'll never write that power from me.
This is from Professor Fig. Accio. Leviosa. Flipendo. Depulsor. Defender. Glacis. Accio. Leviosa.
Three things flew out. Maribel's one. Professor Fig's wife's one. I said this is for Professor Fig. There's no way they killed off Professor Fig in that, did they? What am I going to do? I like how I'm just like, okay, this whole place is crumbling down. I'll watch it. So what am I doing? Professor Fig!
Professor!
I could use the other wand. Am I using the wrong wand? stronger than I know? Resolute yell! oh, I just had to, somebody had to just tell me. Oh boy.
Professor.
Don't let the professor die on me either. Come on, don't let this end in another sad note. Please, no.
Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
They can't remove him too, man. After all of this that we've gone through, you're gonna take him out at the end? This has been an unhappy day. It started yesterday. It started yesterday in this game, and they were continuing the sadness. Why? Why make people miserable in video games? I don't understand it anymore. The long, dreary, cold, dark winter finally over. We can have some spring.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Miriam, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Okay, he's reminding him of his wife, so he's not happy either.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Oh, more sadness. Me with my triumphant Captain Hero outfit did not match this episode at all. How could I make jokes as a Captain Hero with stuff like this going on in the story? Whew.
Never imagined we'd attend a funeral for one of our professors.
No, it shouldn't be happening.
Glad Weasley spoke for Fig. She honored him. He'll be well remembered. I only wish we could have done the same for Solomon Sallow. I need to go and see Anne soon.
Ominous, there's something I need to tell you. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if you faced quite a fight.
The rumor's true, and I did. But it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Victor Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
You see, since Feldcroft was of interest to Ranrock, it became of interest to Rookwood as well. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw Anne, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. Oh, so cruel. Rookwood got what he deserved. Thank you for telling me. Anne and Sebastian deserve to know, and it should come from me. As we discussed, I spoke with Black. Sebastian's with the headmaster now, but perhaps there's a way to get word to him. When I find out, I'll send an owl.
This is how it ends? Oh, finally, spring has happened. What a dreary long winter in this game was. Oh. We lost too many good people in this game. Congratulations, you have completed the story of Hogwarts. So the story ended there. I mean, when I started fighting him and it turned to a dragon, I'm like, this is clearly final boss material, but apparently there is more, so they added some stuff to the post-game. That's why it felt like it wasn't quite done. Okay, you've completed the story of Hogwarts Legacy and reached the end of your school year. With your OWL exams fast approaching, now is a good time to review your field guide progress. Explore the world, finish any remaining relationship storylines and side quests, and complete your field guide as you see fit. So I was trying to do that. Complete main quests. Done. I missed a side quest somewhere. Somewheres in this entire world. There was a side quest that I never got. That's, interesting.
I have news about Sebastian. Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can.
Unless this only happens at the end of the game. Unless this side quest happens at the end of the game. And the shadow of friendship. It literally turns out at the end of the game, I'm not friends with Sebastian, but ominous. What a change. I really want to save everybody. I really want to go through this place. I also don't want to be saving people as a dark wizard. That makes no sense that the dark wizard's the only one who can save them, because I'm the one casting the spells and I just kill everybody before they get killed. Before my friends get killed. You know what I mean? Like, that can't be how the story goes. I disagree with, there has to be darkness with the light. And light with the darkness. I disagree with that. I think if you did everything with light, you can take out the darkness. Light fights against darkness. I don't need a little bit of darkness to defeat darkness. I disagree with these video game sayings. I think light is versus darkness, and having any darkness will just lead you to the side of darkness.
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome. Oh, what's gonna happen here?
Ominous, I received your owl. What's happened with Sebastian?
He's been expelled, and will soon face trial at the Ministry. Although Anne wanted to turn him in, I think now she's torn. I confess I know how she feels. As much as we all wanted Sebastian to face the consequences of his actions. It will never be the same without him. Just standing here in the Undercroft without Sebastian feels wrong.
Ooh, okay, I know what you mean.
I never thought things would end this way.
No.
I hope we did the right thing.
I hope so too.
Were you able to tell Sebastian about Rookwood cursing Anne?
I was. Black let me talk to Sebastian before he left. At first he wouldn't believe it. Then he realized it all made sense. Unfortunately, his anger only grew towards goblins and dark wizards. Anne was shocked too, but in some sense relieved to know the truth about who was responsible. I think it brought her some peace.
I'm glad to hear it. She deserves peace.
She does. Sebastian was my best friend. I can't imagine Hogwarts or anywhere without him. I know you two had grown close, that you were helping each other with more than just finding a cure for Anne. He never gave specifics, but I know it was important. He means a lot to us both. I hope we get the chance to tell him that one day. I know we had a bit of a rocky start, but you've proven yourself as a friend. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
A shallow grave? A fort of achievements? Oh, I hit level 40! Ah! I was like, what's this trophy?
I believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
Man, I really want to save Sebastian, cure his sister, have his uncle still alive, go over, put a stop to Harlow and let Natty understand what her father did without her having to be hospitalized and be hit with a forbidden spell. Poppy's story was just fine. Poppy's was just fine. And I want to be able to save so many more people who died. Are you kidding me? This game was not a happy game. This was way unhappy. I have everything at 100%, everybody. Are you kidding me? You know, I think I'm just gonna change my outfit here. I don't know, this is probably the last episode for this playthrough. Only because the Keepers won. Only because it's post-game, and what I need to do now is clean up everything else. But I've done everything that I wanted. I've done all of the side quests. All side quests are done. We've done all 32 of the extra other ones. We did all of them, plus this extra 32. I've cleaned up 100% of the game. Now that's left is just the extra stuff. If I hop to world map, I didn't do this Merlin trial. Like, I didn't do that. I didn't take out the spider den. I didn't take out this bandit camp. You know what I mean? Like, it's just little stuff like this that's left. That, yes, as a gamer, I wouldn't mind going around and checking off every single little place, removing all of these from the map, because once you get the treasure inside, they disappear off the map. One of one? I don't know if that means I got it or I don't got it. It's a Niffler den, but it's a different symbol. Either way, I think I'm gonna aim for the... I want to take a look at all of this. My talent. I'll spend my last talent. So yeah, this thing makes the most sense. To fire that off, I can break more shields. That just does damage and duration. And that just sends out another one. So this one seems to be the best. Cool. Done and done. All talent points has been spent. I've maxed out spells, the core, the stealth, and basically the potions. The other potions I really don't need, and I didn't even need the last ones for it. But I wasn't going anywhere near this. This not going down the dark side ended up being pretty dark and pretty sad. Something I wish it didn't go down to, but there it is. It is what it is. If I get back around to this game anytime soon, the second playthrough to this game, I mean, I think I'm gonna have to go the dark routes, the dark art style. The route, I mean, not the style, the dark arts route. How did I miss one? I'm at the bottom again. There it is, wow. I finally captured all of them too. I'm missing a lot of these. All of these are picking them up in treasure chests inside caves and stuff. A lot of them are in main stories. You just gotta branch out a little bit more and find that one treasure chest, but I didn't clear out all the bandit camps. But this also requires you, because I may have gotten a bunch of duplicates, you may have to, when you clear out camps, save before you open up the treasure chest and make sure you get a new one, and then if you get a new one, save and move on to the next. I didn't really care about this. I hope I don't need to 100% collection the entire game, because that would just be a horrendous trophy. But yeah, I was gonna dress up now that I got this done. Man, I don't like how this game went. This game went horribly bad. Ooh, alright, I don't think I got any fancy gear, but alright, this is my captain's outfit. The legendary attire, I finally got it now. I had to wait to beat the game though for it. The legendary cape, which I think I wore this cape because it was black and I had the black outfit and I'm like, ha ha ha. And this went with the legendary set. I don't know if there's a legendary hat, is there? There is not a legendary hat. There's a legendary mask, though. And legendary gloves. This is the full legendary suit? A savvy spender. Oh. What did I do? I don't remember doing anything. Unless I spent all of my level up points. And it didn't kick in until after I exited the thing. I just wanted to step outside and into the light. In fact, I should really get outside from here, shouldn't I? Nah, this window's bright enough. Alright, cool. Legendary outfit. Is it better to be like this, or is it better to look like this? No, we can actually see my whole character. Let's stay in this menu for a bit then. That's the legendary outfit. I've done the Highland Explorer. I've done Top of the Class. Zoinko was its own little weird suit. I may have dressed up as that. That was the Quidditch Captain. Shopkeeper I got very recently. That was the Shopkeeper quest. Didn't have a chance to wear that. Cross Wands Champion. This was my suit I wanted to wear, and I will end up wearing that for the end of this episode by the looks of it. So that was the Treasure Seeker. I think Treasure Seeker does have its own thing. Treasure Seeker long coat. I guess Treasure Seeker doesn't have a face. Treasure Seeker gloves. Okay, I look like Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which we haven't even gotten that far yet. Oh, that's Treasure Seeker. I wore the Ashwinder outfit with, if I remove this. And I should just remove these two. Yeah, there you go. Well, we wore that outfit. I wore the bathing suit. The Starry-Eyed I've also worn. The Regalia outfit looks horrendous. But I do have the whole Regalia set. Yeah, it's pretty bad, not gonna lie. I don't think there's a necklace for this one. But the hat is the ugly hat. This thing? The old ghost teacher wears this hat and stuff, so it's literally like yikes. And the Regalia gloves. This. Yeah, it looks terrible. That's why I didn't choose to wear that one. So I was skipping that one. The Protector's Ensemble looked actually like a fighting thing. I was gonna wear that one if there was another episode. But I don't know if there was a Protector's coat. The class we wore, Autumn. Venomous Tentacula, Beast Rescuer. So the Zoinko coat, the Starry, the beautiful cape, Highlander, which I was shown, Shopkeeper's coat. Okay. Quidditch captain, which I just worn. Legendary. Venomous tentacula. Oh, that looks. Ooh, it's all patchwork and stuff, and it's all like different pieces. Ew. Anyway, treasure seeker. We've just worn that. My favorite. This one's the coolest one because it glows. That's a very cool outfit, and I wore that one. This one's also the top of the class, but I just wore the shirt instead. We wore the whole suit. The thieves' coat is not white. It looks white, but it's not. So I'm disappointed, and there was no fancy white ones. This is the thing that I got at the first of the episodes. The lucky leprechaun. I wore green. Did I wear 2 green sets? Dragon hide. Oh, I got the back of the dragon. Oh, interesting. Tailored tailcoat. Ah, okay. Now that's not bad. Actually, I'd never worn a tailcoat ever. And then the cape. I wore a bit of her outfit. I think I just forgot her hat or something the last time I wore this. And all of these are just like outfits, and whatnot. So a lot of them are the same. It's just like it's either opened or it's blue. You know what I mean? Or it's opened. Like they're almost all the same. They just got different colors and patterns. So I didn't really worry about all of these. But yeah, all the ones that were like, oh, it's all white, and then you look at it, it's like, no, it's not white at all. I've never had a good outfits like these. None of these are white. Even this one's not white. Okay, there's no white outfits. They're all blue, or they got some weird wacky pattern, or they're tanned color. Like, there's nothing here that I want to wear, so I'll remove all of them since we kind of showed you all of them now. We worn that. I hope we've worn this. If not, I've worn that. I've worn the officer. I never worn that, and then full bottle Gallia, which is the same as this one. Yeah. So my favorite outfit is this one. This is it. It's the closest I'm ever gonna get to silver and white and stuff. And no outfit. And I don't think there was a thing that I wanted because it kind of blocks off the gold bow tie, and I think I'm gonna leave it be. There was also no shiny white. This one has a dragon pattern onto it. I kind of liked it. And then yeah, it's red or blue. Okay. That one's kind of nice, actually. It's nice and light blue. But yeah, I couldn't find any white scarves. The closest thing I got is the silver scarf, wherever that is, I hear. I think I'll go no scarf either. There's no hats. Oh, I forgot to wear the autumn. Well, let's wear the autumn outfit first. Is it here or is it somewhere else? The autumn outfit. There's Hogwarts starry-eyed. I really thought that the autumn had its own outfit. Yeah, that won't change anything. It's so strange. I feel like there was an autumn outfit, but now I don't see it anymore. It was all patchwork and stuff. No, maybe not. No, it makes no sense. Anyway, I thought there was more to the autumn set than that. Alright, my bad. Guess not. Take that off. Take this off. Shopkeeper's hat. Yeah, it was basically that or that. I didn't wear that. That's the hat. I didn't wear the hat. I didn't realize I had it. The Niffler hat? Yeah, basically almost worn all of them. I didn't wear the helmet, I don't think. But yeah, we still have our true wizard hat. Do I want to actually wander around with an actual true wizard hat? Interesting. There's no gloves either. There's not a single set of nice white gloves or silver gloves at all. Not that I've found on my playthrough. Four sorcerer hats. Looks hideous. That was the that looks like the Nightmare Before Christmas bad guy hat. A sleek sorcerer hat. I don't like how it's like that. Okay. Yeah, not the patchwork either. No to that. No to leather. Definitely don't want a spider one. Definitely don't want that. Are you kidding me? Like, none of these are hats that I want to wear. No. So it's either classic sorcerer or nothing at all. And I'm almost thinking nothing at all because it doesn't match this nice silver outfit that I finally got to wear. Fine. This is the only thing that matches. All right, now we're going like this. This is the new look of Heaven's Army when I beat this game. Let's the Weasley's watchful eye. I need to meet Professor Weasley in her office in the Transfiguration classroom and possibly beat this game this episode. So that was a little bit of a dress up. I mean, I don't know if there's anything else that's gonna happen in this game. I truly don't. I completed all the side quests. It's another one of those when the things go in front of people. The capes go through their hips and in front of them. That happened twice in my PlayStation 5 playthrough. Am I really that close? Oh, we're really close. Anyway, let's walk towards... Did I not talk to my friends or anybody? I guess the one little Amit was just one short little... He just did one quest. He's like, I'm done adventuring for the rest of my life. Oh, hi.
Sends his best. He often asks after you and his owls.
Oh, this cat is awesome.
Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life?
Such formal approval. She even had the rest of the class watch me to see
How would you go? I want to know how to save all my friends in this world. Not play this game. That's probably the only thing I can think of now. Let's go ahead. I hope this takes more than 15 minutes. Professor Weasley's watchful eye. Why'd you walk over and walk back? I should save. Quits game has to start all. No, there's autosaves everywhere. There's autosaves everywhere. It would have autosaved after I dressed up and walked through a door, so if I quit it would have been fine. Alright, everybody. I can't believe this episode. I was expecting another 2, 3, 4 more episodes. I truly was. I didn't know how the side quest was going to play out. They all popped up this episode. And I also truly thought I was going to do the final trial. It would have kicked in the spring. And then there would have been a big series of main story quests. And then a whole bunch of side quests would have popped up. Then, giving me another 2, 3, or 4 more episodes. I was completely wrong. about this game. This game wrapped up itself really quickly there, and I'm in the post game. I've done all this. I've done everything, so we can go.
Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Yes, I was.
It won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even helped Mr. Ollivander track down a family wand.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect.
Yeah, all the pictures.
I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Sweeting. It's nice to see her engaging more with her classmates.
What about...
There have evidently been Snidget sightings in the area lately. If the centaurs are to be believed, 2 Hogwarts students are behind it.
Yeah, that's us.
I don't know what...
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course.
100% of it, yeah?
What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed.
What?
Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs.
What?
I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony.
That's Fig's fault.
I'm pleased to see that my instincts were correct.
I gotta attack my
To think
dragon.
You've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs. Well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
There's nothing left to do. I didn't know there was more to do. Weasley's watchful eye. So she didn't speak about my friend that we stopped, put an end to Harlow. We didn't speak about Sebastian. I was trying to help him out, but he went dark side on me and killed his own uncle, made his sister not really forgive him. Is the game over? Do I not have to do the owls? Oh, you're a new cat. You weren't there a moment ago. Did you change? I can't lock on the cat, so I can't transfigure the cat into something else. Oh wait, there is a quest. It says no assignments, you lie. The house cup. I should attend the end of the year feast in the Great Hall. Well, wait, so am I not doing the OWLS? Because that's fine if I don't have to do an exam. I would love to skip that. I have to try to Google the answers. 194, let's go this way. My field guide's not complete? I gotta go see what the field guide is. Whoa, I want to go this way, yeah? I do. My field guide is not complete. Is this my field guide? Because yeah, this isn't done. I'm missing one thing and a few of those. One broom I haven't found anywheres. A whole bunch of those things that I find in the treasure chest and beat up some bad guy camps, but everything else is done. Don't know what I'm missing. I truly don't know. I keep forgetting about this room here. That was strange. Is he looking at his answers? He's gonna get caught. So, a bunch of time goes by. You summon a unicorn? I have a pet unicorn. I have a bunch of them. What's going on? Are you teleporting, chicken you? Ah, this was, they played some happy, funny music. Who showed up? Her dad? It can't be her dad who she's afraid of. I don't know who that was who showed up. Okay, who is he? What is he afraid of? This might be comical? No, okay. So Natty is fine, she's walking around. A bunch of my friends waved to me quickly. It's not enough though, no, like should we... man, I wanted to have friends. We'd talk, we'd hang out, we'd do classes together,
This
not...
year we have seen our students exemplify the bravery of Godric Gryffindor. And now we can finish.
Calm down.
Helga Hufflepuff. The
Ravenclaw.
wisdom of Rowena Ravenclaw. And the ambition of Salazar Slytherin. And so, the winner of this year's House Cup...
Ravenclaw!
Excuse me, Headmaster.
Ravenclaw!
If I may. One particular student's heroism during the attack on Hogwarts, not to mention the level to which they have excelled in their coursework, as a new student, no less.
It's me you're talking about.
Well, it would seem that it certainly merits, I'd say...
100 points?
100 points to their house. Wouldn't you agree?
Ah, yes. Thank you, Professor Weasley.
Ravenclaw wins!
I suppose we have our winner.
Whoop-de-doo that I won this. I don't feel like I've won. I don't even know who... I know two people here. It looked like we were about to shake hands, but we were awkwardly didn't shake hands there. Where are all my friends at? Nah, that wasn't a happy ending. You can play that moment all you want. That was a tragedy of a story. I'm not saying the story is bad. I'm saying that was a sad, dark, depressing story. Oh man, why did it turn out like this? Man, I got distracted again. This is twice Hogwarts Harry Potter's done this to me. Where I was like, oh cool, a magical movie. And then by the movie's end, I'm like, these are all zeros. I absolutely don't enjoy Harry Potter that much. I like the magical world. I'll make up my own magical Harry Potter world where there's not all of this into it. And then I got distracted by this game as well. Hoping for like a happy magical world. And no, that was not a lot of happiness there. That was not enough happiness. There was more sadness than happiness. And more sadness than magical, awesome moments. Oh, anyway, I am shocked that I've beaten this game as well. I like I said, I thought I had 4 more episodes to go, if not 3. I flew through it somehow. This wrapped up really quick. But I think, if I'm not being muted at this point, due to this music, I do plan on going through this at least 1 more time. Because I'm so curious if I decide to do as much bad as I can, if there's going to be a different ending. If I am so bad that a lot of things would change, and I don't know, and I'm not going to enjoy being in Slytherin and evil. I might just pretend to be. I gotta play as the other 3 classes. I do. I think there's a trophy that says you gotta play as this with all 4 of the classes, so I gotta do 4 playthroughs, really. So if I'm gonna be evil, let's just go Slytherin. Let's just take all of the forbidden spells upon myself. And maybe we could have a different ending for my friend, Sebastian. My goodness, and I want to not have Natty get hurt. As much as Natty at least had the realization that her father protected her and he just moved on instinct as well, there has to be a better way for her to learn her lesson. To learn a life lesson like that. Yeah, there's just... That's not how it's supposed to go. My goodness, man. I am not at all... I'm not happy that I've beaten this game. As in, like, you know, what a great ending. I was wowed. I want more. Not that. Again, the game is good. The game is okay. It's just I was not expecting such a sad, dark... So much tragic death in this game. Ugh, anyway. It is what it is, sadly. And me going through the Darks playthrough, next playthrough, I'm not looking forward to that at all either. Should I wait for this to stop playing in case if this is copyrighted audio? Because it doesn't sound like they're playing the Hogwarts theme, which always gets muted on YouTube. I don't think they're playing that, but I'll let the credits roll and I'll talk some more, just in case if this is all muted. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with winter ever again. I want nothing to do with winter in a Harry Potter world. It was the darkest times ever. There's a lot of something games that was in this. Outsourcing partners. Big idea. Is there an instrument called a hurdy-gurdy? Really? Awesome. They had a lot of music, a lot of musical instruments. A thunder sheet. Really? They had everything in this. The game is over and I'm almost... It's not that I don't have anything to say. I'll rack up all the nice things in this game and... once these credits are done rolling. Well, if I'm not muted, I can still pretend that I'm talking. Hopefully I'm not muted. What do all of you, if anybody's actually watching this, what did you think of this game? Cause yeah, I don't know. I don't have people around talking the whole time. It's my dream to have that while I'm live. And then those who either A, also want to see things that they've missed or can't catch live, will watch on YouTube and leave comments, which would be awesome. But I don't know. What is your thoughts on this game? I was enjoying it until death upon death upon death and sadness, darkness, and tragedy kicked in. And then my love for this game kind of trickled off. I say trickled off. My oh my. I'm assuming these credits are going to take a while. I know a lot was put into this game. Visually, with arts, the music, characters, the amount of movable things that were able to be moved. That takes a lot of that takes a full team for that. So I've seen a lot of work put in on this game, yes. But I'll save that for in case if I'm still muted. Waterproof? How many studio admins are gonna go by? Warner Bros, huh? When is this gonna be like a Final Fantasy 14 credit scene? So I'm doing some research. Apparently you can do whatever you want. And then at the very end, the two choices give you good or bad ending. So you can be pure evil and choose the ending that I chose and get the good ending. Or vice versa. You could be so good, choose to open it, get bad ending. It seems that all of your choices don't seem to affect anything. Interesting. Is there a friend, choices and consequences? Okay, I don't have time to, I don't think I have time to go through all of this stuff. I'm starting to think Sebastian's doesn't really change no matter what you do. The biggest turning point is whether you turn him in or not. Really, that's all that matters. Really? I unfortunately, I can't quite go into full detail. I remember taking Natty with me the first time. That might change something, will it? Yeah, okay. There's a list here that I'll look up later. We will see if anything changes after this cutscene, these credits. And I was hoping that there was friend dialogue choices and completely different endings. I would have very much loved to see if I could absolutely save Sebastian and his sister. I don't know though, so we'll have to see what I can do once I do some research, and if I come back to this game, you know, the Slytherin playthrough, that I'm gonna not want to play as. But anyway, but I'll hopefully have the answer to let you know. So I should probably just save this guide for now. Hogwarts Legacy. Okay, you know, that kind of works. It's in guides, done. Okay. It's saved, so that should be fine. Wait, did I get both endings? I don't know. Let's just write down what I now know. I want to see a video of this. It's literally the same thing I clicked on before. Are you joking me? You know what? Oh, I'll explain after the credits rolls. Unbelievable. Oh, I didn't even realize that I did the thing that I was about to attempt to do. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, give this, well, just in case, we'll hold off a little bit longer and I'll talk about what I've just learned about endings. And I'll keep it spoiler free. Well, maybe not. You know what? If you don't even want to know, once I start talking about endings, you might want to run away. Because it actually might be a spoiler for you, even if I don't mention what's going to happen. I'm going to mention what I've done, and it could very well be a spoiler for you. But if you watched it, you've already seen it, so it's too late for you. It's over. You've already been doomed. Interesting. I didn't realize I did that much. I didn't even realize it didn't kick in because it was supposed to, I assumed it was supposed to be a quest. Wow. You can get all 3 endings in one playthrough if you really want. Yeah, I could just go back before I made a choice, choose to open it, and then that would be the 3rd and final ending. Wow. Wow. Who would have thought I can get all endings in one playthrough? But I'd rather do it with a dark character, and learn all the evil magic and see how strong it is. It's a lot of in memory ofs happened in the making of this game. How far are you through the credits when they start announcing how many voices there are? Good question. I don't know either. I don't remember my credits. I'm not a master credit knowledger person. Alright. Well, we'll just let this roll. Again, I will talk after the credits roll. I'm gonna let the credits roll because this is everybody who worked on the game and them getting the credit that's their due. But yeah, usually credits and songs mess up my voice audio, so I'm gonna just let it roll and then I'll talk later. Oh, this is good. When we start seeing a long list like this, we might be nearing the end of these these end-game credits. All right. That might mute me. "2006? What? "2002? 2000? So long ago." This is like all the stuff that people has to do now to be like, listen, we just want to show the castle. Well, you owe me money for this. I just want to play this song. Well, you owe me money for this. It's just like, why has the world been all turned into this anyway? My goodness. Oh boy, look at all the stuff they had to put down for this game. Wow. The amount of legal work. Oh, why can't we just make a game and just be able to play it and everyone would be happy? Not anymore. People own things now. They've claimed it. Are we soon there? We're there. The Seeker of Knowledge. The quest complete. The House Cup. That's what I was waiting for to show up, everybody. Surprise, surprise. The endings are easily done by just choosing the thing at the end, surprisingly. And if you are high enough level when you beat the game, you will unlock the special extra ending, which I actually already did. The House Cup that you see me walk out and then they say Ravenclaw wins or whatever house school that you play as, that is the extra ending. I've actually got the good and the extra ending done. I assumed the extra endings was I had to play as the other 3 schools, and then after I got whatever it was I needed to do, go and beat the game and have both good and bad endings to see the true ending. That's what I quickly read up on. The dialogue choices and the friend stuff is a little bit more into detail, and I may not be able to explain that here and now. But I will tell you that I got both good and extra ending done. Surprisingly already. So yeah, we're done this game, done this playthrough. Again, this game did a wonderful job on Hogwarts, the school. It was absolutely wonderful to be able to fly around outside. The flying was quite nice. The magic was good. I know there's a lot more spells, and I really wish there were more spells, but they've done great. On the first game, on the first Hogwarts Legacy game, they did great. The combat was also really fun. I think I understood why so many people found this game incredibly hard. On normal, you might not get the prompts you need to be able to defend yourself, and you may get hit a lot. Surprisingly, yeah, like that caught me off guard too. I got hit quite a bit when I put it on normal difficulty. There was no prompt warnings. And being able to turn the camera around to face enemies that you can't see, impossible to do on a system. With a mouse, you could just move your hand like that, and you can see behind you. I have to do this to see behind me. I had already been shot 3 times there. So yeah, I can't do that. But Natty was fine. She was just hurt and hospitalized from the attack. I'm glad she wasn't paralyzed for life. That would have been a little too traumatizing. Sebastian, I chose for him to... I don't know what happened though. There was no conclusion other than he's probably in trouble. He did kill somebody. He's probably not... he's probably going to... Azkaban. I almost said Gringotts. Why Gringotts? I do not know. But yeah, probably going to Azkaban. He literally murdered his uncle. I don't think you should murder somebody, ever.
Oh, you are too kind. We thank you.
If we were under attack, he could have done anything else, and not murder. To,
I'm sorry.
The ghost chasing. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good work put into this game. Again, walking around this castle, probably one of the best things. Flying around the castle, the next best thing. The open world, there is a lot of... I mean, I can't say that the world is empty. It's truly not empty. But all of the rest of the stuff that I can do is too much, and I don't want to do it. I do not want to go and take out another den. What would be awesome is to be able to carry all of this progress that I've done over to my next character. So when I go and defeat a few more things, I might actually be able to get all of the charms. Are they charms? What am I looking for here? Give me a moment. I don't know what they're called right now. Traits. I would like to be able to get the rest of the traits. I can hopefully fight 20 more bad guy places and really hope that I can unlock them, but it's at random. I was told that this is a random one and you might not be able to complete this. So you have to do it from the beginning and focus onto it. Finding all of these is going to be an absolute pain without a guide. And I'm missing an outfit, and I assume I'm missing 3 more outfits. What about the Ravenclaw outfits? What about the not the Ravenclaw, what about the other 3 school outfits that you get from the treasure chest? Like, this should carry over. And if there's a specific broom for each school, there should be 3 more that I haven't picked up yet either. And each school should have their own animal that you can one-of-a-kind catch. And make it so that you do want to play as the 4 schools and see how everything goes. I'm 100% still correct that the story does not change with the school. But a few quests in a few moments will lead you somewhere different. Like, if you go to for the Ravenclaw, I don't remember, but let's just pretend that I went to the inn. Well, let's say the Hufflepuffs might go, I don't want to say it because I kind of seen it already. They go somewhere completely different. And the other 2 schools, I think they're still around here, but not at the inn. Not at the inn where the Ravenclaw went. So there's like that kind of change. Hufflepuff, I actually kind of want to see what they did, what they've did on their thing. But yeah, like, just stuff like that. But does anything change for the story? No, like, it really is, the story is laid out as it is. And playing as a different student, some will just tell you, hey Ravenclaw, hey Hufflepuff. That's about really the only change. But yeah, like I said, I will go out of my way to look up the friend dialogue choices to see if I can make any changes, but I almost don't think that there is. No matter what, Sebastian's probably going to get in trouble. No matter what, Natty's probably going to end up in the hospital. And thank goodness Poppy didn't at least get hurt. So, I'm happy to see that. Can I make it daytime, please? I would love it to be day, and I would love to see sunshine and... I feel like it's more nighttime than it was when I did it the first time. Please go to day, and during the day, where it's sunny. I think Hogwarts is just full nighttime. So, no, again, I really hope for a Hogwarts Legacy 2. I will say that, because, like I said, they've already got a wonderful foundation for a series now. And I'm assuming they have a bunch of points in the Hogwarts Harry Potter lore to be able to make games out of it. And hopefully they'll be able to find a way to make... I feel like this ring, though when I walked into it, it felt big. When I'm flying, this ring is too small. Unless Quidditch is just a short little game where you can fly like this, and you made it from one end to the other, and now I could shoot and score. That was a bit quick. It felt a little bit larger than this, and by a little bit larger, I mean... This felt like it was 3 to 4 times larger in the movies, this ring. Because there was countless people in these stands, not a 4-seater thing in the stands. And I remember Hermione running underneath of here and getting up underneath the things and putting Professor Snape's outfit on fire to break eye contact to not Professor Snape. Again, if you were very observant, you would have seen what was going on. And I was able to see it and go, oh, but yeah. Wasn't ready for all the other stuff, but yeah, no, I would love to see an actual Quidditch game in the next Hogwarts Legacy. I wonder how you would improve the flying. It feels like you're always drifting. I would hope you can fly faster than this. This is way too slow to get to Hogwarts, especially on a broom. Yeah, I would like to be able to be around Hogwarts on the other side now. I haven't even come close to making it to the other side yet. Still not over to the other side yet. Oh no. I meant the other side. So, we're still not there yet. You know what I mean? Like, I wanna fly. I don't know how you would attempt to do that, but that'd be really cool if you could find a way. The flying is already good. If you can improve upon that, wow, right? Yeah, I would hope if you're gonna make another Hogwarts Legacy, if you choose to do good, you will have good things happen. And if you want bad things to happen, well then you could make bad choices. And then bad things will happen to them. I don't want another Sebastian, Natty, Professor Fig, oh my goblin friend. It's not that I just forgot him because I don't care about him. They literally just killed him off, and I'm just not that happy about it. Lodgok. They didn't need to kill him off either. Like, I would love to be able to, if I made the right choices, so I can save everybody. And at the end of the game, you will see them all, and they're all like, I was about to do something stupid back then. I'm glad you talked me out of it, or I'm glad you did a thing. And I'd be like, yes, indeed. I still thought we were going to make more friends. We helped those two out. Ominous apparently took over my friendship with him. She was there. He died. Yeah, we didn't even get the Professor Weasley's nephew or whatever on our friend list. We did one potion thing with him, and we just had a moment with Professor Sharp, and either A, you helped him, and he goes, good job, or how dare you give it to Weasley. It's really like that. I think that's what the dialogue is going to turn out to be. Either you helped out Weasley and he's like, you should have focused on the task at hand, or you didn't take the feather and he's like, good job for not taking the feather and helping him out. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's going to be those are the dialogue choices. I don't think I'm going to be able to affect people living and dying and being able to change what we've witnessed this time around. I would love it if we could, though. I would love to have good choices are good, bad choices are bad. And it isn't just like clear cut like the ending of this game, where it's just like, do you want to open the thing and use it, or do you want to just leave it there? Because everything that I've done before didn't really matter. Yeah, I was able to choose good or bad ending right at the end, and it didn't matter how good or bad I was, so I would rather more choices had more of an impact at the end. And I know that's complicated too, because most games don't do that.
Castle must have been quite stately.
Revelio.
Yeah, either way, there's so much good for this game. Why did you have to do this to me at the end? Yeah, what is this? Oh, it's the telescope. Can I fly in? That would be really cool, to be able to zip around all over Hogwarts and go into places where you're not supposed to. Where is the professor's doorway at? And can you truly get in? It was a spot filled with glass. Not the clock tower, so not there. This is it, isn't it? This is it. You can't enter in here either? So yeah, it's here to lead you up to the highest point in Hogwarts. And then look out that glass that's right there. Cool. Yeah, knowing that it's there now makes a world of difference. That is the highest point in Hogwarts. So yeah, being able to remove some of those walls would be interesting. to be able to fly up into there. Again, that should get you in trouble to fly up into the headmaster's office. He would catch you instantly, he or she, depending on who's the headmaster at the time, I guess. He, because it's Professor Black this time in where I'm at, but yeah. Either way, I guess the armoring is fine. The choice of wands don't really affect anything, just the looks. There's a lot of looks. Again, and I don't mind dressing up. I really don't. I just wish armors in games did stuff. And wands that I picked up would do stuff as well. Because even though I'm leveling up, I've only gone up really health, didn't I? Yeah, I don't remember like going up. Again, I can't see how this game can't be turned into an RPG. I don't think you should turn it into an RPG either, really. But yeah, I don't know. The dress up was fine. I would like to remove some of the randomness of stuff. Yeah, getting all the collectibles done, but not being able to get them all. That'd be a bit tricky. Is my wand looking up, looking down, looking up, looking down? Is it moving? I feel like the wand moves. Now, yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's looking straight up right now, and when I stop, it does move. Oh, that's crazy. I said wand. My broom, I mean. My broom is moving. Wait, can I change my broom in flight? Unavailable at this time. Smart game, very smart. Alright, you're lucky. I'm trying to test what I can and can't do, and the game's like, no, 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 no. We're on to you, heavens. We can land here, though. Surprising, this is the Ravenclaw place. Who would have thought?
The Forbidden Forest? Are you trying to get yourself killed? Do you have any clue what kind of creature? You're lucky to be alive, but by God, when you come back, you'll wish you weren't.
The raspberry. That's what a raspberry is? Yeah, I know that as a berry, a fruit. But no, raspberry is that. You got distracted me. Wow, surprise, surprise, we're done this game. Yeah, I was not expecting it to be that. That was the broom I wore last episode. Wildfire. I wore that one this episode. A paintbrush one. Moon trimmer. That was when I was wearing the moon sleepy clothing. These are not good looking. More better looking brooms would be nice. This fire one's alright, but being able to customize a little bit more would have been even better. Oh, when did I get bright spark broom? Don't remember getting that one, do you? Sometimes my character does not want to hop onto a broom. Oh, those stars are so bright. So yeah, anyway, I guess we're done. Again, I don't know what was muted when the credits was rolling, so I don't mean to repeat myself too much, but what are your thoughts on this game? I don't know when I will get back to this game. I was really enjoying the first few episodes, and then less and less so as less people stopped watching, and then less and less so when all of the death and sadness happened, but I still wouldn't mind going through. I can load up my save file, I think, at some point, and then get the bad ending right now too with this character. I don't think that's a good idea, but I can. But I could play another playthrough, focus on just mostly main story. Where did the Thestrals go? They just disappeared. PlayStation 5 limitations, maybe? Maybe. Or they just load up to show you and then they disappear after a while. But yeah, expect me to maybe get around to playing this game. I hope not too long time from now. I wouldn't mind completing it and getting the last ending. And then getting to the point where we can see the 4 different things that happen through each school. That would mean that I wouldn't really have to beat the game with the other 2 last schools. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll need to do some research onto it. But let me know if this game was like the best thing that you've ever played or seen. If you haven't played it yet, or if you're like me and you were liking it, and then see, I'm a sucker for when it comes to happiness and nice things. So when I don't get it, I'm not happy that all of this happened to my friends and me and Professor Fig and so many other wonderful people. Yeah, I'd rather that not happen.
I wonder who lives here.
In Keenbridge? Ugh, anyway, my bad. I didn't really have a chance to fly around that much. To fly around and not have to go somewheres. Just to fly around for the sake of flying around. Is that Whomping Willow? I was waiting to see if we can play the game where somebody plants the Whomping Willow tree before the Harry Potter movies. And that's the one that we see in the movie. We just plant it and it starts growing and we get to go there. This character was a part of that history as well. You know what I mean? You could almost tie it all in with the movies and stuff. If you were allowed to. Do I have infinite boost? Because I'm holding L2 and R2 and it hasn't. So yeah, this is all that happens when you try to hit the water. You just skim onto it. I guess. We'll call this the episode. Ravenclaw story done. Expect a Slytherin bad playthrough where I learn dark arts, and if I have to be mean to people, I guess I have to. I don't want to, but I'll see if that actually makes any difference. If all that requires is that I just get more gold and people are just upset with me, then I won't be happy with that, but we'll see what happens. I don't know, right? Everything's just a guessing game at this point. But yeah, I guess I'm back to Hogwarts. Okay, I gotta stop getting distracted. I could put an end to this. I doubt I could land here, right? Well, cool. We'll watch the magic trick as we sign off. Well done, lady. Hat that makes you float, and if you take it off, you stop floating? You're gonna just constantly keep doing that, and one Ravenclaw's like, yay, clap, clap, clap. Yeah, anyway, there you go. Done. I was, wow. Yeah, I guess next episode, next live stream, should be, Assassin's Creed 2. Already installed and ready to go. I just, man, my brain and mind, my mind brain is not mentally prepared to be swapping at this point. Oh well, it is what it is. I hope you enjoyed my short, like I said, I didn't think I was done. I was gonna wear this outfit all episode, but didn't know I was done. But yeah, there you go. Enjoy the sweet magic trick brought to you by that girl, and I'll sign off, so thanks, Heavenlies, for showing up and watching. And seriously, if you like what I'm doing, please hit those buttons. You know what to do by now. And I will see you all in the next episode. Take care.